Like, send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6, yeah.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, they've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guys come in winners of 2 straight. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to air one out right away. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's now second down and 20.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did job operating the system, and there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 41.
From the gun, it's Love. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That hits number 40 on the season for him. Give to Smith on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. 2nd and 10.
At the Packers' 32-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On the ground, it's Smith.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
Ready?
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the Vikings' 47-yard line.
Yep, ready.
In
ready.
motion, Reed.
Set.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Set, ready.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Love. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. Trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. From their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
To throw is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught! What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15.
50 yards on the play.
To give up the middle to Smith, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line. Forced out wide, and that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 10-3. Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Packers offense in wideout, Matthew Golden, headed for their next possession. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Love. And that ball incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Packers 1st down.
Check pink.
Now, Jacobs. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Set, hunt. Yellow. Set.
Here low to throw. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Here we go. 10 block, ready,
It's
go.
the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
Love firing to Golden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Going on second down, Love. Moving to his left. Running there in the right side. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Packers first down. First
That
down.
is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Your blues. Hut, hut.
Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Ready.
In motion, Reed. Throwing here on third and goal. Jalen Redmond in to drop him on third and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Couple first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42. Smith again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Smith. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, second down and 8. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. Time a factor as McCarthy hustles them to the line.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's in! Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. The Vikings are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Vikings 10. Will Riker to kick off.
Riker out now, following the touchdown. 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense head back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
Love to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt.
For the Packers.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Short pass caught by Oliver. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll go, and it's Smith. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A 50-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on Carolina. And it's the man who was a top 10 pick for the Carolina Panthers back in the day, Christian McCaffrey. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Laviska Shenault. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Saints come away with an 8-point victory. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. And it's the rookie from Texas, Jaden Blue. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Cowboys up their mark to 7-4 with this win.
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Yellow, line.
Quickly to Golden on the RPO. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready.
Love. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
exiting the pocket right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Check right.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Their kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Jefferson's got it coming around. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it takes up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
To throw is McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 9. At the 20-yard line.
To the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 8 brings up third and 2.
Now, a run with Smith. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And the Vikings.
Now McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second TD catch of the season.
Kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 17. Packers 16.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening has the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Love to throw it on for... Oh, the ball comes out! The Vikings have got it!
That was a great play. By the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first down here, it's Smith. He looks forward for maybe a yard. D.J. Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
A run. And here's Mason. Oh, a loose football. And the Packers recovered. Football. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That's quickly out to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Here's second and 2. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go, set. 72.
He'll try and
job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
They'll run the sneak, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
The Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Smith.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and he's able to secure that takeaway. This game looks very different for this offense.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll do so with first and 10.
Switch, yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Ball on the 30
second
now.
and 3.
Here's second and 3.
30-yard line.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good
Down.
for a Packers first down.
Punt.
To throw is Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
To kick off for Green Bay.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hopkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Now carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Packers have recovered the football. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending the...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 45-yard line.
Blue check.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
On the play. And the Packers
Smith red.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, backs up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So, it's a win for the Packers. And this long winning...